The prison. The library. Oh. Oh, God, there's a new place. I'm such an idiot. Oh, I think when there's an exclamation point, though, it's a movie to watch, I think. What a view. You can see the July column so clearly from up here.
Arr, Cocorico, you're already here. You have news about the croque monsieur, or is this about the other matter?
Here you go. As requested, the full register of those who entered Paris Law School, and the full list of graduates.
Very good, let's take a look.
Now, could you please tell me what this is about, Inspector? What exactly are you looking for?
Look at this list of graduates. Do you see any names you recognize?
Well, I see my own, class of 1837. See that moronic prosecutor, Rupert Rabington, under the class of 1846. Well, there's J.J. Falcon's name, under the class of 1832.
Very good. Now take a look at this register page from 1829. You see anything amiss?
I don't see J.J.'s name. I'm not quite sure what that implies, Inspector.
The explanation is simple. J.J. Falcon changed his name sometime between 1829 and 1832, right around the time of the July Revolution.
Why would he do that?
Why, indeed. Monsieur Cocorico, you and I are roosters. We are birds of justice, birds of French national pride. But Falcon, he's a bird of prey. He's in his very nature to draw his talons and lash out at those around him. I have no doubt, when the pressure rises, he will show his true colors.
I'm not sure if I agree with your personality assessment, Inspector. I've always suspected JJ as a buffoon, an imbecile, and a troglodyte, but never would I describe him as a person of malice.
Time will tell.
Do you need me for anything else, Inspector, or shall I continue my investigation into the croque monsieur?
There is one more thing. Take this.
A pistol? No, thank you.
These are dangerous times. If you face a violent threat, you cannot hope to defend yourself with that riding crop of yours.
I am well aware. I just find that these ghastly things tend to escalate situations instead of mitigate them.
Well, that's what everyone says during peacetime. Take it. Thank me when it saves your hide.
All right, fine. I'll keep a hold of it.
Well, Monsieur Cocorico, you've been most helpful.
I'm just doing my duty. Good day, Inspector. Well, we knew that he changed his name. We knew that ahead of time. We just didn't know that it happened at the same time as the revolution. Oh my god, what if they're like, he was the murderer. He was the killer the whole time. Maybe the hospital, I'll go to the hospital, pay my bills. Because maybe the hospital is secretly, like, patching up people who are part of the rebellion. Maybe? Let's try it. If I heck up, then oops. There he is, Spetterson. Go ahead and say what you need to say.
Excuse me, Dr. Falrit. I just wanted to thank you for, giving me an antidote and, making me well and things.
Oh, it's no trouble at all, Sparrowson, wasn't it? Of course, there's the small matter of the debt.
Oh, right. Let's see. 1 hospital bed, 1 dose of specialized antidote, expert medical care from the attending physician. The total comes to 500 francs.
Oh,
Falcon, can I get an advance on this month's pay and next month's and maybe the month after?
Calm down, Sparrowson. I'm sure the doctor's a reasonable man. He will surely allow you to pay in installments.
Oh, of course, of course. Oh, thank goodness. My current wages, I should be able to fully pay off the debt by, the 20th century.
Your pay isn't that bad.
Now, there's no need for quibbling. I have a suggestion. You messieurs are lawyers, yes? If you do a little pro bono work for me, I may be able to knock the bill down a little. Maybe to say 100 francs. Oh, that sounds much more manageable. What kind of legal work do you have in mind?
Debt Debt collection. Guess we don't really have a choice. That actually sounds quite fun. It would be a nice change from this croque-monsieur nonsense.
Yes, give us the details, Doctor. Well, there's a man I treated for a small injury a couple of years ago. He's been evading my attempts at collecting on his bill ever since. I wouldn't normally pursue medical bills so aggressively, but I know that the man is a successful inventor. He can easily afford to front the bill. I would greatly appreciate it if you would pay him a visit and strong-arm him into loosening his purse strings.
Well, I'm not making any promises, but maybe we can swing by the inventor's house if we have a free minute.
Oh, thanks, Falcon. And thank you, Doctor. We will dedicate every waking moment to collecting this debt.
Wait, I didn't agree to that.
Every waking moment.
Welp. Feel like they hired the wrong people to be the muscle, but that's alright. Let's see. Okay, the story of... I wish I could look at my stuff. He's like, if you're smart enough, you'll figure out where to use this code. Where's the, like...
Here for some shopping, are we? Or is it interview time? Guess this is as good a place to talk about rebel uprising as is anywhere else.
Actually, I was thinking Mademoiselle Signy. No, she's not here now, but the area just reminds me of her.
We did everything we could, Falcon.
Yes, I know.
It's just... Justice wasn't on our side that day.
Justice never seems to be on our side.
Don't get angsty on me. Come on, let's focus on the investigation. We need to get to the bottom of this uprising nonsense.
Yes. Yes.
Alright, well, at least I didn't waste a day. Fuck. Well, maybe they know something. I'm trying to think of the story. Like Samson. And like the way that he told it, it's like Samson stood on a hill and was like, what you did to me, I'll do to you. Basically, that's how, like, that was the story that he told. Oh, look at him.
Well, well, this is most unexpected. Monsieur Falcon, Monsieur Sparrowson, I believe this is our first time meeting without disguises or pretenses, as it were. Oh, but first things first. Mousy, would you kindly fetch our guest some tea?
Of course, Monsieur Verbs, of course. Monsieur, what sort of tea would you like? Chamomile? Darjeeling, maybe?
Coffee?
I don't suppose you have coffee, do you?
Heresy.
Now, Mousy, if our guests prefer coffee to tea, that's not for us to judge.
I suppose they would be wanting milk and sugar, too.
Oh yes, 3 spoonfuls would be lovely.
You have no taste at all.
apologize for Mousy. He's quite opinionated when it comes to matters of hot drinks.
I can't blame him. It's an important issue.
Let's get down to business. To defeat the Huns. What is it that you two came here for?
We have just a couple of questions. Monsieur Velps, have you had any rumors of an uprising?
Of course. These days a man can't walk into a tavern without hearing angry men whispering about violence and revolt. I dare say that Paris may find itself in the midst of yet another revolution before the end of winter.
What can you tell us about the dissenters specifically? Do you know where they are meeting?
I'm afraid I only know what you can read in the papers, monsieur. I know anti-government protesters were meeting out in the open until the government clamped down on large public banquets. With the banquets gone, who knows where the dissenters went? I see. Perhaps I can assist you with something else.
Have you ever heard of a person called a croque monsieur? And no, we aren't talking about the sandwich. Sadly.
Croque monsieur? Are you referring to the black market salesman, the man who claims to be able to procure anything no matter how illegal?
Yes, that sounds exactly like the person we're looking for. Do you know him?
Me personally, no. Monsieur, I know of his vile reputation.
I see. Then do you have any idea how we will find him?
Meeting the croque monsieur face to face is not easy. The man doesn't make himself known to just anybody, after all. I know. I will do a little investigative work of my own. Come back in 3 days. I will tell you where and when you can find the croque monsieur.
Oh, that is an enormous help. Thank you so much, Monsieur Velps.
Of course, there's a price.
Price?
A small fee, a mere 30 francs.
Hey, we saved your derriere over that Prince Juan business. Is this any way to show your gratitude? Monsieur Velps, you must understand this is no personal errand. We are investigating on behalf of king and country.
I'm sure your intentions are noble, Monsieur Falcon, but I am running a business. A fox has to eat. 30 francs, and I'll guarantee I find you the croque monsieur. It's my final offer. What do you say?
Oh, sure. Here you go, monsieur.
Very good. As I promised, return in 3 days or later, and I will tell you where the croque monsieur can be found. Rest assured, I will undertake my end of the bargain with care and diligence.
I expect nothing less. Thank you, Monsieur Velps.
It's my pleasure. Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
That is all. Have a pleasant day, Monsieur Velps.
As to you, messieurs.
The tea is ready, Monsieur Velps. It is ready.
I'm afraid you're too slow, Mousy.
Oh, bother.
Okay. So now we can kind of do what we want? I guess we'll chase up this shit. Oh no, not another one of these. Guess what? Everybody who I think is supposed to be a German voice of some sort is just gonna be bad Southern. Come in!
Are you Monsieur Gustave Trouvé? I am, and you are?
Lawyers.
We are lawyers sent on behalf of Dr. Falray. We're here to collect a debt that you owe.
Oh, can't see him. Let me fix that.
It's time to pay up, monsieur.
Oh, mon dieu, I completely forgot about that. Listen, I would be happy to pay, but it looks like I don't quite have enough money on hand. Oh, what to do? Oh, I know. I have a brand new invention that will blow the doctor's socks right off his body. It's a device that will completely revolutionize the surgical field.
I imagine the doctor would prefer hard cash over a gadget.
No, trust me, the baby will easily be worth 10,000, no, 100,000 francs, and the doctor will love it.
All right, then, hand the device over. I'll pass it along to Dr. Falray straight away.
Well, I mean, it's not that simple. The device isn't finished yet.
It's not finished?
I know exactly what needs to be done. I'm just, I'm missing some parts. Fuck no. Fuck no. This game is gonna pull this shit on me where it's like, Can you do fetch quest that then leads into a fetch quest that then leads into a fetch quest? Because that would be awesome. Perhaps if you had some time to spare, you could help me out. You could run out, collect what I need, maybe. What? No, monsieur, that's absurd. If you have shopping to do, do it yourself.
Oh, Falcon, please help the man. I can't spend the rest of my life in debt.
All right. No time. Need to get panicky. Know the man out at least.
Great, I'll take notes.
What is it that you need, monsieur? Let's see. I need a copper pot. A pot, like a saucepan. What on earth for? Well, it's a necessary. It's a necessary component of my invention. Obviously, I can use it to build a portable electric battery. You see, when a zinc rod is suspended in sulfuric acid accompanied by a copper surface, a current is generated and, save me all scientific mumbo-jumbo, one metal pot should be trivial to acquire. One copper pot. Oh, copper is important. Okay, one copper pot. Wonder where we're gonna find one of those.
I've seen copper kettles at Leyhall Market, although those things aren't too cheap. I can't help but feel that I saw a copper pot somewhere else.
What else? String. Oh, high-grade string to bind some components of the device together. Oh. What? I can't go back and redo it. He took over. Falcon was suddenly possessed by Gustav. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened.
It seems simple enough. I imagine Leyhall Market would have that in abundance. Can we really afford to blow our whole budget at the market, Falcon? Surely there's a cheaper way to acquire string. I have a loose thread on my jacket. Take it.
The string's gotta be higher quality than that, monsieur. I need something that's like fishing line. We know where to get that.
Oh, I see.
Is there anything else you wanted, monsieur? Books, confectionaries, alcohol, groceries, perhaps? Oh, no, that's everything.
All right. Well, I've got it all written down.
Great. I feel a little conned. We came here to collect on a debt and left with a shopping list.
We're going to follow through and get Monsieur Trouvé's items, right?
We'll see. Maybe. But, like, okay. Those are 3 items, which means it's gonna waste 3 days trying to get that shit. And on one hand, I'm like, well, I guess why not? Because why not, since we have our fox friend working on figuring out how to find the dude. So we've got a couple days to blow. But do we have 3 days to blow? I don't think so. I think we have like 1 more day before we can go there. You have a total of 21 days to do things. Okay. How much longer is this game? It's apparently 10 hours total. But, you know, I take longer because silly voices, lol. Okay. Then you only need 2 items. What? I need fishing string and a copper pot? Oh. Alright.
Well. If it isn't the rude lawyers. You know, you owe me, big guy.
I owe you?
Yes, my fishing line snapped when I dragged you out of the water that other day. I had to buy a new reel. So the way I see it, you owe me 2 francs for the fishing line and 1,000,000 francs for saving your life.
I don't have 1,000,002 francs.
Really? But you look so bourgeois. Well, all right. I'll tell you what. 2 francs for the line, and we'll call it even.
Fine, here's 2 francs. Consider it a gift of gratitude for saving my life.
Much thanks, monsieur. Now, why are you here?
Why are we here? Oh, yes, we have some questions.
How's the fishing?
So, have you caught anything good?
Today? No, not a kipper. It's a new fishing line. It's really good, but I've run out of bait, so it's practically useless by itself.
Oh, that's quite an issue. Hey, Falcon, do you think that fishing line would work as the high-grade string Monsieur Trouvé wanted? It just might. Say, Monsieur Kingley, since you aren't catching anything, would it be possible for us to take that new fishing line off your hands?
Sure. What's it worth?
Didn't we already go over this fishing line payment business?
Yes, but that was compensation for the old fishing line. If you want to buy this new line, it's a whole separate matter.
Why can't we buy the old fishing line?
Also, I saved your life, remember? And I was polite enough to not rub it in that fact in your face very much.
Oh, fine. How much did the new line cost you?
10 francs.
There's no way that line cost 10 francs.
You're right, it cost 1, but I added a little markup.
That's obscene.
I guess it is a bit, but I tell you what, if you can provide me with some killer bait, I'll give you the line for free.
Killer bait, like worms?
Sure. Worms, sweets, whatever. So what'll it be? Do you have bait, or do you just want to pay me cash?
Christ. They're just trying to take all my muns. 10 francs? Ugh, I hate fetch quests so much. I hate them. I hate everything about them. Oh my god, my throat hurts so bad. It's probably good that we're ending soon. Guess I'll be back later, you idiot. I'll come back later.
All right then. Anything else?
Have you heard of a man called Croque Monsieur?
A man called the Croque Monsieur. Nope. It doesn't ring any bells. That's a strange name, though. Did the man name himself after the sandwich, or was the name the sandwich? Which came first?
I have absolutely no idea.
I can only aspire to have a sandwich named after me one day. The Sparrowson, thick slices of white bread, mayonnaise, cheese, chicken, bacon, slices of sausage, honey glazed ham.
Stop, you're going to give us all heart attacks.
I think we're done here, so happy fishing, monsieur.
Bye, Monsieur Fisherman. Hey, you know I hate being called that.
Alright, fuck. I wasted a day. Oh, but I can go here now and find out deets. Chicken, but he's a bird. Okay, can I be straight up with you guys? There was, when I was working for this lady, this totally has nothing to do with this game. When I was working on a farm for this lady who had tons of chickens, she fed them leftover food a lot, like as long as it, you know, wasn't in like a sauce or something. Like if she had corn that she hadn't eaten in time or something, she would like just feed it to the chickens. But she also sometimes would feed them chicken, and it grossed me out. She was like, they'll eat it. It's fine. It's not bad for them. And I was like, I don't want to feed the chickens chicken. I think that's so fucked up. I can't do it. I can't feed these chickens chicken. It's just, it's gonna mess with me so bad. I'm gonna be thinking about this for the rest of my life. And guess what? I'm still telling the story, like, what, 15 years after I worked there? It's weird.